What's up, guys? This is Matt from Gamersphere, and we're here with the second episode in our GS Quickcast that aims to bring you a quick discussion topic in 10 minutes or less that you can listen to, respond to, and then go about your day. And today we're going to be talking about the Destiny effect. If you've never heard of this phrase before, it's with good reason, because I came up with it. To me, the Destiny effect is something that applies to a lot of good games, not just Destiny, and I'm sure you've experienced this at least once before if you've played a decent handful of games. This is kind of a term I'm probably going to start using just because I think it really sums up a lot of games. So what is the Destiny effect? More or less, it applies to a game that's fun, it's enjoyable, it's entertaining, but then like the flip of a switch, it's no longer fun once you hit a certain point. For example, in Destiny, I really enjoyed the campaign. You know, the 8 to 10 hours I spent on it were fun. I played around in the Crucible some. It was good. But once I finished the campaign, I kind of had to stretch out the longevity of the game because at that point, there wasn't a whole ton to do. Right? I had already beaten all the strikes. I'd kind of dabbled in everything there, so I had to set myself some goals, such as try getting to level 26 so you can try out the raid. Level up the future war cult so you can get those legendary pieces of armor. But now I've done all that, and it's down to the point where the only fun thing I can do, which really is no longer fun, is RNG farming so I can get Ascendant Shards to continue leveling myself up. I hate grinding, so that's no longer fun for me. Since I've done all the strikes, there's nothing to do there, and the Crucible, gosh, it lags so much for me. I've put Destiny aside, despite the fact that it was a lot of fun at the beginning, and for hours I was just engrossed in it. I would play 4-hour sessions, 5-hour sessions, just because it was so fun, despite its shortcomings. Now it's just sitting on my shelf collecting dust. And so, the thing is, this doesn't just apply to Destiny. I've played a lot of good games, great games even, that suffer from this effect, and it's kind of inherent to certain genres, but that doesn't mean it can't spread to others. For example, Pokemon. You go through, you beat the 8 gym leaders, you beat the Elite Four, then what? I mean, in later variations, they've started to kind of branch out, give you more things to do after the fact, after you beat the bosses. But really, unless you enjoy farming for level 100 Pokemon or, EV training, there's really not a whole lot to do. Despite the fact that I love these games. But once you get to a certain point, they're just no longer fun. Need for Speed Rivals is another one that I played recently. It was a lot of fun to go through the campaign. That was a pretty different campaign as far as racing games go. Most racing games don't really have a story to them, but this one did, and it was fun. I enjoyed unlocking all the cars, getting all the power-ups and stuff. But it didn't really lend itself to replayability. Because of just the way the game was set up, it didn't work out well. So once I beat it, I put it aside and haven't really played it since. It's just sometimes happens. And it's a shame that these are fun games that just don't have replayability. On the other hand, you have games like Mario Kart. I can play Mario Kart all day long, and I never get bored of it. Halo. I love Halo. I could play it for hours on end. These games don't suffer from the Destiny effect. And like I said, it really is a shame that good games don't have the content necessary or the setup necessary to stay relevant for long, right? Destiny, we're just waiting for DLC packs. I mean, once you finish up the raids, unless you enjoy doing the same strikes over and over again, there's nothing to do. Need for Speed Rivals, the way the online play was set up, if you want to play with a friend online for Rivals, you're going to do more driving around in the open world trying to get to the event than you actually do racing in the event. It's not set up well for longevity. And so I'd like to turn it over to you guys now. Where have you found that a game that just suffers from the Destiny effect? I mean, what game have you played that is fun, it's good, it's really a great game as far as anything is concerned, yet once you beat it, that's it, it's done, and you never really play it again? So, that's what I'd like to present you guys with. Name a game, or 2 or 3, or how many you have, that suffers from the Destiny effect. So you can go ahead and throw those in the comment section below, start up a little bit of a conversation here, and we'll see, if there's a specific genre that you guys as a whole kind of geared toward, you know, hey, this is the genre that suffers from the Destiny effect the most. You know, maybe there's a correlation somewhere. Maybe not. So we'll see what you guys have to say. Again, go ahead and comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and this has been the second episode of the GS Quickcast. I'm Matt from Gamersphere, signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.